The first time I saw her, I was certain I wouldn't live to see the second. We crash-landed on Faraxis 9, a hellscape of jagged obsidian spires, crimson storms, and creatures that made Earth's apex predators look like pamper house cats. My squad was gone within minutes, shredded by claws and plasma before our boots even cooled. And then she came out of the fire, a blur of silver and blood red, armored from throat to hip, with eyes like molten emeralds and war paint slashed across her pale face. Her long red hair crackled like flame, ears sharp as blades, tail coiled like a whip behind her. She moved like a weapon forged from rage and muscle memory. I raised my rifle. It clicked, empty. She tilted her head, crouched, and launched. I remember falling, not from her attack, but from sheer impact of presence. Her claws around my throat, knees pinning my chest. Death in the shape of beauty. Feline, alien, flawless. She could have killed me in a heartbeat, but she didn't. Instead, she growled something guttural, clicked a translation note onto her collar, and asked, "Why are you still here, Death Worlder?" I coughed, because I'm too stupid to die, apparently. Her lips curled. A smirk. She didn't kill me. Instead, she claimed me. Her name was Shavrana of the Ironclaw Warpack, blood heir to the apex hunters of Kari, a matriarchal species that ruled a dozen star sectors. To them, humans were either meat or toys. But I wasn't meat to her, and I sure as hell wasn't a toy. "You fought," she said, one night while we camped in the hollowed ribcage of a fallen Titan beast. "Even without ammo, you bared your throat, not out of submission, but challenge. Was that a compliment?" She leaned closer, her claws brushing my jawline. It was interest. Shavrana taught me how to move without being seen, how to feel vibration through the rock, how to smell the direction of plasma fire before it reached your skin. And I, foolish, soft, stubborn, taught her something else. Laughter, warmth, and stories. God, she loved human stories, especially the sad ones. Especially the ones where love won over logic. Stupid, she'd say, eyes soft, but beautiful. They came for her. Two of her own, cloaked in obsidian armor, twice her size. Male, royal guards. Her scent had traveled, and so had the news. Shavrana had not returned from the hunt. She had not sent ahead. She had not spilled blood. Worse, she had gone rogue. "Return," one snarled. "Kill the human. Reclaim your honor." But she didn't move. I stood behind her. No weapon, just heart. They drew blades. She drew breath. What happened next didn't feel real. It was fast, bloody, one heartbeat. I was staring at death. The next, I was staring at her, armor cracked, shoulder bleeding, both enemies down at her feet. She was panting. "I chose," she said. "You chose me?" I whispered. She nodded, and then she collapsed. I carried her, through storms, through snow, through night that didn't end for 5 Faraxis rotations. She was burning up, some venom laced in the guards' weapons. I built a shelter, powered the heater, and fed her sips of water with trembling hands. "Why?" she asked me once, fevered. "Because I saw you before you saw me," I said. "On that ridge, before the crash. You didn't strike. You watched." She smiled. "You were beautiful," I added, softly. "I still am," she whispered, before sleep. When she woke, weeks later, she was thinner, slower, but alive. I helped her up. She leaned into me. "You still choose me?" I asked. She growled. "I chose you then. I choose you now. And if my sisters come next, I'll choose you again. But your throne. I'd burn 1,000 thrones for the one who never let go." We never made it off Faraxis. 9. Not then. But we made a life. In the hollow of that great beast's bones, beneath stars that neither of us call home, we found something truer than empire or rank or war. We found each other. And every night before sleep, I wrapped my arms around her armored shoulders, and she curled her tail around my waist like a promise. She told me the old Kari words. Once, "Ishtar Veldrak," she said. "When all ends, we still begin." I didn't ask what it meant. I just knew it felt right. And when rescue came, years later, they didn't understand who she was anymore. She wasn't just a war queen. She was mine.